Hey there, Jets fans. Well, the Jets are, a couple days removed from their Week 12 loss to the Patriots and looking ahead to Week 13 against the Titans. But, after five straight losses, obviously the Jets, there's not a lot to be optimistic about right now. Sam Darnold's still banged up. No word quite yet on when he's going to be back. I mean, really, just the season at 3-8 at this point just has not gone to plan for the Jets, obviously, and things at this point are looking bleak. And really, the worst thing for the Jets isn't so much that they're bad at this point. Obviously, that's not ideal, but the worst part is that at this point, they're both bad and they're stuck in a holding pattern. And obviously, a lot of that has to do with keeping Todd Bowles around at this point. I mean, if you have an interim coach at this point and you're 3-8 and you've lost five straight, you probably call it time for evaluation and some experimentation. You're throwing other players out there. You're trying out some backups, some different wrinkles, some rookies, getting them in there, trying to get some exposure, and just kind of get a look at your team. Take a breath, put winning a little bit on the back burner as far as the main priorities go, and just try to look and get a better overview of the team just so the long-term planning is a bit more informed. But obviously keeping Todd Bowles around kind of ensures that the Jets aren't going to do that down the stretch. He, on a weekly basis, is basically coaching to try to save his job. It seems like that's a futile effort at this point, but over the final five games, he's obviously going to try to really double down and make sure he tries to win every one of these games in the hopes that maybe things start clicking, things turn around, and all of a sudden he plays the Jets back to respectability and can make the case that they're making progress and he should stick around. So it's a tough situation for the Jets in the fact that their team and their record is kind of crying out for a chance to experiment and change something up, but the decisions from up above have kind of ensured that those things aren't going to happen down the stretch. So other than Sam Darnold coming back, either in Week 13 against the Titans here or sometime shortly thereafter, it looks like, other than him coming back and getting a chance to evaluate him down the stretch and hoping for some progress from him, odds are there's not going to be a whole lot of intrigue and optimism for Jets fans to look for down the stretch because of the fact that Bowles has been kept around.